that I have on there up there today. Man, it's Friday, and I couldn't be more pleased unless it was time to get off, but it's not. You're gonna hear my navigation ring out at some point. Don't pay it any mind. But man, I haven't been on in a while, but folks, I'm tired of talking about LeBron James. I truly don't see any point in it. Now I just was I'm talking about Kevin Durant. He just wants to play. He I just don't get it. They pouring what did he say? Money all over each other and twerking for each other. First of all, men aren't supposed to twerk. But that's what LeBron fans have to do because off of what he has done after what it is and what he has actually done does not come up to par. So here's where that entitlement comes in. Entitlement is a womanly trait. He doesn't have the trophies to show, so he has to make up things. Folks, I'm going to tell you again, he just got on a podcast and said, why are people chasing rings and what is all this ring stuff about? He just did that not 2 weeks ago. And out of the other side of his mouth, well, I want to contend for championships. And that just goes right in one ear and out of the other of his fans. Do you hear this dude? And they still rep this dude. And when you still rep LeBron after he comes out and spews tomfoolery, I mean, this isn't any trick stuff. This dude comes out asking, "What's this ring chasing stuff about?" And it's weird, but hey, I don't have enough help. We need it. Man, this stuff is absolutely hilarious. And what is more hilarious is we got grown men telling me how good this dude is. It's laughable and sad because the only thing LeBron James is doing is making a fool out of you. That's it. And here comes Kevin Durant, baby mama number two, feminine dude. I just I just want to play ball. No, that's not how it goes. You're not a leader. So I'm going to promise you. The Houston Rockets, if you're looking for them to do anything, I got news for you. They're not going to do anything because what they have gotten is a feminine dude. And feminine dudes cannot lead. Point blank, they cannot lead. They don't want to lead. That's why he had such a problem with Westbrook. He should have been leading that team, but it was Westbrook who was the vocal dude on that Oklahoma team when they were playing together. They didn't have a leader. The best player just wanted to play ball, and that's why he didn't win nothing. Up 3-1 on the Warriors, lose to them, and then go and join them. Yeah, that shows you what type of dude he is. So I'm just sick of talking about this dude, and I'm sick of people defending this dude. And if you defend this dude, I'm going to say it again, folks. If you defend LeBron, you got bitch in you. There's no other way to put it. You got girl in you. When you let this man make these excuses and say stuff that doesn't even make sense. Not in the sports world. He wants to change the natural order of things, folks. He want to go against nature. The nature of sport, competition, winning and losing. That idiot goes against that. And I'm going to tell you, no man worth his salt goes against competition talking about nuances. Well, with all the nuances, you still talking about I ain't got enough help. Enough help for what? It can't be to win no championships, because championships and trying to get a ring is silly and weird. Folks, I'm driving, so I can't be reading these little messages on here. I thank you for joining. But I can't get over this stuff. And here comes Durant with his lame, passive-aggressive behind. He's sitting over there shaking his little booty for LeBron. Durant is a bitch. And I'm going to promise you, Houston ain't doing shit with no Durant. Just like Devin Booker could not do anything with Kevin Durant, neither is Houston going to be able to do anything. These are wasted years. If the goal is to win the championship, these are wasted years for Houston. You just got a money draw. I've heard people like to say, this is the best scorer ever. When the best, man, stop it. He's embarrassing to me. They move like women, like most of these guys in the WNBA, and especially the head guys. So that's all I can say about that. I have no respect for people who like LeBron, because he's a man, he's a woman inside, and he moves like a woman. End of story, period. And if you down with that, you got a problem. You got a problem. And he keeps proving what I'm saying over and over and over and over and over and over again. He keeps proving that he's a bitch. And people still come out. My king, my this, my that. That dude is a punk all day. Then he take $52 million. Hey, man, get your money. But I don't want to hear about I'm going to be watching to see what the Lakers do. Lakers don't give a damn about you. That was Jeannie Buss and her dizzy ass. But if you think somebody going to be $10 million, $10 billion for a team, and then they going to let a pussy or a bitch call the shots, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. It's just crazy to me. Entitled. I'm the best that ever did it. Man, you ain't the second best that ever did it. You ain't the third best. So, folks, I'm just tired of talking about this dude. But why I'm doing it is because I'm going to call out every fault of this guy. First of all, before we even get into his off-the-court stuff, let's get into his basketball acumen. Savant. I believe people need to look up that savant. Basketball savant. 20-year dominance. Nick Wright is an idiot. Dreamers Pro Show said he gives Nick Wright props for that boss move he did by having his son on his podcast. That ain't a boss move. That's leading your son down the same gay road that you going down, trying to rep LeBron. I don't give him no props for getting his son involved with this garbage. And this feminine posse, Rich Paul, all these dudes is feminine as hell. Put out your little tweet. Nobody gives a damn. Rich Paul. Nobody give a damn about you feminine dudes. No accountability. That's a woman trait, and not a good woman trait. Ain't nobody on this earth above accountability for their actions and what they do. But no, that don't matter to grown men who are LeBron fans. You're a joke to me. You a joke to me. This Kevin Durant, hey, well, somebody will take off 2 years and then somebody will just play the all time. Guess what? Let me say something, folks. I've played people to where I dominate them so bad that I have to find other things to do in the game to make it more interesting. Have you ever had somebody that you dominate? Let's say you playing your kids in checkers and you dominating them. And you start making any old kind of move just to make it interesting. Jordan was dominating this league. He was dominating the league as soon as he got there in '84. He was dominating the league, folks. Can you imagine what it is to dominate the league? Then I win 3 straight titles. This is getting a little boring. These dudes can't handle me. So I'm going to take a break. The break was mixing it up. Let me leave here. Let me come back where I can have, where people will doubt me or whatever. I don't doubt myself. Let me take a year and 18 months off, come back now. I've got something to prove again. And what did he do? Went and did the same thing again. So I don't want to hear about like he got some rest. He came back and lost in the playoffs, folks. He came and left in the playoffs and lost. But after that, it was the same old thing again. It was the same thing again. So, Kevin Durant, I've known this about you the whole time. First of all, you a baby mama product. And I'm going to run it home. You woman, men, I'm telling you what men don't do. Men don't get right in your face and make excuses for what they do. That's not the man way. That's a baby mama way. Oh, I was young and dumb. Yeah, you were 24. Yeah, you was young and dumb at 4 and adult. That's LeBron all day. Oh, well, I'm strong, and I did that on my own. I'm a strong black woman. That's LeBron. That's LeBron James. And I'm going to run this in the dirt because I'm tired of it. Second best to ever do it. I wish I would say LeBron James is the second greatest player to ever play basketball. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. 20 years of domination. Folks, I know you've heard me say this before. But 20 years, he's been dominating the league. How can you say that? How can you say he's been dominating the league? He got 3 championships and one is a bubble. And we already heard Caruso and what he said. Well, nobody can't talk about that bubble anymore because I got a real one the hard way. And he knew it, and he's right. I can even go to San Antonio when they had their championship that they won with the shortened season. I'm telling you, they wanted another championship that was a full season championship. I can bet you that. Every last one of them. So I'm not trying to hear this stuff from feminine men walking around. Feminine men is a tragedy. And what do we have? Billy Goat James. I think that may be the best to ever do it. Looking around like a bitch. Say it with your chest out. Say it with your chest out if you believe that crap. And if you believe that crap, you won't be paying people to say it. First of all, I heard if you have to tell people, you ain't that at all. So what is it? when you have to pay people to say it, folks, what is it then? Y'all better get the hell out of my face with that garbage y'all got going on. It's tomfoolery, is what it is. That this guy and people are lauding him as the best to ever do it. That's a fool that says that. Oh, he's better than Kobe. I can't tell. You're a fool if you think that. Well, Kobe didn't pass, and he can pass and he can rebound. Man, stop that shit. I'll say it again. Who had triple doubles and triple doubles and a 6'4" so-called point guard in Westbrook? I don't want to hear about no 6'8", 260-pound man rebounding. It's that type of game now. LeBron did not change the game. Okay? That's Stephon Curry that changed the game. That's MJ that changed the game. Okay? Y'all better get the hell out of my face. That's Wilt Chamberlain that they had to change the rules. No dunking. Because he's dunking on people so much. But I don't want to hear your excuses. Because then I start to see boobs on you. This mess is crazy, and I'm sick of it. And I'll say this again. If Kobe was alive, you wouldn't be hearing this bullshit from LeBron James. Because when men are around that are better than you, you keep your mouth closed when you're a feminine man. You keep your mouth closed, because you'll get checked. But lucky for LeBron, Kobe dead. So you can say all kind of dumb shit. This is funny to me, but it ain't funny, because grown men with kids telling their kids how great this dude is. Know he gonna be a millionaire from about 17. And what is he going to do to have 2 illegitimate kids? Bum. Let me say it one more time. Bum. What's all this ring chasing about? I just think it's weird, like. It's funny. He's dumping all of your head. He ain't taking no dump on my head. He taking a dump on his silly, feminine fan's head. Talking that dumb crap. G-R-A-Y is what this dude is. Folks, I'm not going to talk no more. But like I said, I'll be bringing out a video to discuss my vitriol for this lame devil. If sports was religion, he'd be the Antichrist. If sports and competition was a religion, he would be the Antichrist, folks. Out here talking about how good he is, and Kevin Durant over there. Kevin Durant, this stuff is funny. But folks, I'm here where I need to be for my delivery. But I'm going to bury you guys. I'm going to bury all of you silly, half gay dudes repping this big woman. I don't even hear women in the WNBA talking like this bum. I'm going to tell you who I did hear talking like LeBron. They had the French Open maybe a couple of weeks ago. It just ended, where Slavenko and Coco Gauff, I think, were playing. And after Slavenko got beat fair and square, she goes to a press conference and talking about, she didn't beat me because she's better than me. I just had a bad day. Really, bitch? Really, you just had a bad day? That's what sports is all about. You lost. But what do you get on there and say? Oh, she ain't better than me. Oh, they left the roof open. Oh, they left the roof open on your side and not her side. That's LeBron James. Excuse making. Love to win. You are crying when you win, crying and Cleveland, this is for you. But when you lose, I didn't have a good enough team. Man, I'm sick of that crap. I'm sick of LeBron. I'm sick of his weak ass fans. And if you look at Jordan play, which I did, folks, from '82, I followed this dude the whole way. When Kobe came in, I followed him the whole way. He was supposed to come to North Carolina. North Carolina screwed themselves. Charlotte. They screwed themselves. Jerry West came over there, got that man. Got that man. Ask Jerry West who the GOAT is. He'll tell you. He's a man, and he recognizes who is better than him and who is not. But anyway, folks, I'm out of here, and I'll talk to you guys later. Man waiting on his package. Peace.